Hi gorgeous, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Bree and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not new here, thank you so much for being a subscriber. In today's video, I am doing my everyday super simple makeup routine. If you want to see more on how I achieve this look, make sure you continue to watch and stay tuned. Alright guys, so bald head Bree is back. I did my eyebrows as usual, ugly eyebrows, whatever. But let's get into this video. So first we're going to start off with one of my faves. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer. I use this as a base all over my eyelid. Like I've been preaching for the last couple of videos, I really love this eyeshadow primer. It's really creamy, really smooth, and it just helps prevent my eyes from drying. Alright, for added color base, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the color medium beige. And I'm just going to apply this the same way I applied the primer. And then I'm going to use a brush and just pat that in. Something new that I do now is I actually set that when I'm doing just an everyday look. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil, and this veil is just a translucent setting powder from Hourglass. I really like it just because I can just go on my eyes and apply shadow on top of that setting powder. It's like another added base. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. I wanted to use this because this is a simple, matte, really warm, nude color shadow palette. And so what better than to use this as an everyday, which I normally don't do shadow every day. However, just because I've been wanting to have a little definition on my eyes, I now start using eyeshadow for an everyday look. The color that I'm using is called Matte 7, And I'm just applying it all over my eyelid, even the base of my eyelid, and I'll eventually apply it to the bottom. And the next color I'm going to use is that matte 12 color. I'm just going to apply it on my outer corners to give it a little smoke feel to it. Nothing too much, just add a little bit more boldness to the eyeshadow. Liner, I'm using the One Size Beauty by Patrick Star Point Made 24-hour liquid eyeliner pen in the color Bodacious Black. And I really like this liner. It's just really messy, but I like how bold it goes on and how effortlessly it goes on, but it can get a little runny. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara in the color Extreme Black. I really like this mascara just because of the brush. It's really defined, and it's literally no issues I have that the brush head feels like combs. As usual for lash glue, I'm using the ARDELL Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins in the color Dark. Same old that I always use. I put it on the lash line. I use the color Dark just because I've used the eyeliner, and I normally just apply it on top of that. It takes about literally 10 seconds to dry. And my go-to reusable lashes are the Dye Silk lashes from Amazon. They'll be linked down below. Very affordable and quick application. I normally don't have to cut these. It depends on what look I want to go for, but these I don't have to cut them. go-to primer is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Love this just because it applies on cool and dries down. Not really a tacky feel, but just a full coverage feel. One of my favorite foundations is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and I use the color Rich Ginger. Sometimes I use maple, and I probably should have used maple just because I do like a little bit of a darker shade when applying my foundation, because I do set with a setting powder and I also contour. So I normally do like a little bit darker foundation, but I went ahead with Rich Ginger, which is my actual foundation match. For concealer, I think this is a lot of people's favorite. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is the color Caramel, however you want to pronounce it. I really like this concealer because the coverage is so full. And literally, if you just apply this, I think it'll go lasting. Your makeup will last longer than your foundation. And before I blend, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Matte Skin Stick in the color Truffle. And everybody knows this is my favorite. Every video I have used, this has been the only contour cream that I use. I haven't tried anything else. I haven't used anything else. I hadn't even requested or suggested anything else. This has just always been my go-to, and I never change it until I maybe find something different, maybe. And now I'm just blending all that in, making sure that I get all of the creases. My sponge is wet, of course. You can either spray it or just get it damp. Actually, I just pulled this out of the washer because I do wash my sponges in the washing machine because ain't nobody got time to wash 10 million sponges. So I actually put them in a washing machine, and it does a really good job. I actually really like it, but it does take some time to get them clean if you have them sitting for a while. And to give me precision on the bridge of my nose and around my mouth area, I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics brush, and this is number 127. To bake, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I probably should have just dabbed it on, but I applied it with the sponge, and I should have applied it with the brush because I just felt like it was a little too much just based on this look, because the foundation color that I used was a little bit on the lighter side than what I normally use. But the look really turned out great, so I'm really not mad. To set all that in, I'm just going to use a brush and just blend that coverage out. This is the brush by BH Cosmetics, and it is the number 1. For contour powder, I'm actually going in to use the ColourPop Press Powder Face Highlighter in the color Bronzer, which is really funny. But I think a little goes a long way with this. The first time I actually used this face powder, it turned me so red and I was so dark. So literally a little goes a long way with this one. And now I'm going in with that same 127 brush, and I'm just using the powder to, I guess you could say, chisel my nose some more and get that defined look. Just using that all the way down and at the bridge of my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Party. And yes, it has 3 A's to it. This is a good little soft peachy pink color that I really like, just to warm me up. I put it on light at first, but I didn't see anything show up, so I just really went in with my brush and blended that in. For a highlight, this is an oldie but goodie. This is the MAC Cosmetics Definitely Defined Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And I really have been using this probably since I first started wearing makeup. MAC was one of the, not first, but kind of. It was one of the second brands that I started wearing. I actually was a fashion fair wearer back in the day because my mom. But now your girl has elevated. For liner, I'm going to use another oldie but goodie. It's the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. It's the Crayon Matte Multi-Use Matte Pencil in the color Limitless Brown. No lipstick again today. We're going to do lip gloss, and this is the Juvia's Place in Caramel Rose lip gloss. My go-to setting spray lately has been the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. The reason that I like it is because it's a very soft mist. It's not as harsh as the other mists that I have had. Sometimes people just do 1 or 2 sprays and it's just too much. But with this spray, you can spray a million times and it still feels the exact same. And like it says, it's a refresher spray. So even if you're setting, use it again and refresh your face. All right, now that I've done all that, I am going to put my wig on and come right back. Alright, gorgeous, so that's me doing my simple everyday makeup routine. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, let me know also down in the comment section, and of course subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon for post notifications. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.